Jerry Seinfeld's appearance on Kelly Clarkson's show was highly anticipated. The legendary comedian rarely sat down for daytime interviews, and fans expected a blend of laughter, sharp wit, and perhaps a glimpse into his life beyond the sitcom legacy. Kelly introduced him with enthusiasm, and the crowd cheered wildly. Yet within minutes, the easygoing energy shifted as a subtle tension began brewing between host and guest. At first, the conversation flowed with humor. Jerry cracked jokes about observational comedy, teasing the audience about modern-day quirks like streaming services and cell phone etiquette. Kelly laughed along, but when she pivoted into more personal territory, asking about his reputation for being difficult or unfiltered, Jerry's playful demeanor cooled. His answers grew shorter, tinged with irritation. Kelly pressed further, bringing up moments from past interviews where Jerry had openly dismissed other celebrities. She laughed while mentioning his infamous "no hug" stance with Kesha. Jerry smirked but quickly made it clear he was tired of rehashing old controversies. The audience chuckled nervously as he dryly told Kelly that comedy wasn't about pleasing everyone. Trying to lighten the moment, Kelly teased Jerry about Seinfeld's ending, joking that fans still debate whether it was one of television's worst finales. The remark, meant as playful banter, struck a nerve. Jerry stiffened and shot back that people who didn't understand the finale never understood the show in the first place. The tone of his voice startled the audience. Kelly attempted to recover, but her next question only deepened the tension. She asked if Jerry thought younger comedians surpassed him in cultural relevance today. He bristled, reminding her of his sold-out shows and enduring influence. His irritation became obvious, his witty comebacks sharp rather than lighthearted. The crowd, once laughing freely, now watched in awkward silence. The clash reached its peak when Kelly joked that Jerry's style of comedy sometimes came off as out of touch. She laughed nervously after saying it, but Jerry leaned forward, his voice firm and unwavering. He told her comedy wasn't about trends or TikTok, and that reducing decades of work to out of touch was insulting. The words hung heavy in the studio. Jerry abruptly removed his microphone. With the audience gasping, he stood up and said he didn't come there to defend his legacy against cheap shots. Without waiting for producers to intervene, he stormed off the stage, leaving Kelly visibly shaken. The stunned silence quickly erupted into chatter as cameras cut awkwardly to commercial. Behind the scenes, staff scrambled to assess the situation. Kelly sat frozen for a moment before addressing the audience, attempting to laugh it off with a comment about live television being unpredictable. But her strained smile showed the seriousness of what had just unfolded. The energy in the room never fully returned after Jerry's dramatic exit. Social media lit up immediately. Clips of Jerry storming off spread across platforms within minutes. Fans debated fiercely. Some praised him for standing his ground, while others criticized him for being overly sensitive. Memes, hot takes, and hashtags like #Seinfeld storms off trended worldwide, turning the incident into an overnight sensation. News outlets dissected the confrontation the following morning. Headlines painted it as a clash of generations, with Kelly representing playful modern talk show culture and Jerry embodying a more traditional, no-nonsense comedic ethos. Pundits replayed the video, pointing out the exact moment where tension tipped into confrontation. Jerry's representatives released a statement hours later, clarifying that he respected Kelly, but would not tolerate being reduced to punchlines about his career. They emphasized that Jerry valued authentic discussions, not superficial jabs. The statement resonated with longtime fans, who praised his refusal to compromise dignity for entertainment. Kelly, recognizing the viral backlash, addressed the incident in the following episode. She admitted she might have pushed too hard with her humor and expressed regret if Jerry felt disrespected. While she maintained she never meant harm, the apology revealed the delicate balance hosts must strike when blending banter with sensitivity. For Jerry, the walk-off unexpectedly boosted his relevance. Younger fans, curious about the clash, revisited his classic routines and episodes of Seinfeld. Ticket sales for his upcoming shows surged, as controversy once again underscored his enduring cultural footprint. What could have been an embarrassing moment became a reminder of his uncompromising stance. Kelly faced her own share of criticism and defense. Supporters insisted she was simply joking, but detractors argued she crossed a line by belittling a comedy legend. As the host celebrated for warmth and relatability, the confrontation highlighted how even good intentions can backfire in front of millions. In the end, the fiery exchange between Jerry Seinfeld and Kelly Clarkson became one of the most unforgettable talk show moments of the year. It was not scripted, not planned, but raw and unfiltered. It reminded audiences that beneath the jokes and smiles, real emotions and egos can collide, sometimes so powerfully that the only choice is to walk away.